Alright. What's going on this time? Oh boy.
Gala, I thought that was you. Terracin has decided where to next focus our efforts, Cupo.
Terracin, you wanna speak up? Okay, cool, I'll get closer.
Thanks to the efforts of Weir, Bearless is now well fortified against any ne'er-do-wells who might wish to deface it. Well, that's what I would say if there was aught to do in it to deface. I believe now is the most opportune time to start the core of that. Mogson, Terracin, Gala, Gulenburste, he has spoken, and he is livid.
Oh good, it is the small one.
Oh dear, my friend, calm yourself. What matter do you speak of? Who is this Gulenburste? He is an ancient dragon, more ancient than most. In passing, he asked after the Mugmentors and became enraged when I told him of your work here. He demanded I tell you to cease at once. I thought he was only curious, I swear. Please don't be cross with me. Just when things were going so well. Still, I suppose we can count it as a blessing that he did not drive us away by force. Doubtless he is capable. Perhaps the fact he is not means there is yet hope for reconciliation. Let us parley with Gulenburste, if for no other reason than to make it clear that we bear no ill will towards him. Gala, Mogson, I would ask that you accompany me. Oh dear, pray deliver us to where this ancient dragon resides. Certainly. Hopefully Gulenburste will listen to reason. With luck, hopefully we can put this incident behind us soon enough.
Just when things were going so well. Right, where am I going? Okay, to the other side of Zenith. Cool. Thankfully, it's not that far away. A very large dragon, much bigger. Hello, good sir.
So, you are the children of man who seek to undo my efforts to keep Bearless forgotten. Enough. Cease this affront and return from whence you came. Merciful Gulenburste, I fear this is a dreadful misunderstanding. It is not by my own volition that we endeavor to repair the plaza. No, we are here at the behest of the Moogles. In fact, our role is merely to teach them of stonemasonry, not more. As you are doubtless aware, the Moogles are bound by an ancient accord with Hraesvelgar to guard and maintain Zenith. As it happens, several of Hraesvelgar's old brood are even now lifting stones in a show of support. Forgive me my boldness, but do you mean to put a stop to such efforts? Bold indeed. You are right. I cannot oppose the will of Hraesvelgar, if there is truth in your words.
It's true, Cupo. If you require proof, just visit the plaza yourself. And you only need to ask Hraesvelgar about the covenant we share.
My dear Moxon, pray let me handle this matter. You must tread carefully. I would very much like to leave this parley without any singed hairs. Mighty Gulenburste, I believe a dragon of your strength would have no difficulty driving us from the plaza and razing it to the ground. But I also believe you are wise. Too wise to act rashly, without knowledge of our intentions or our sincerity. Perhaps. If you would prove your worth, then so be it. Restore the splendor of ages past to bear less, and I shall oppose you no longer.
That's it. We're already well on our way, Cubo. Rest assured, Bear Less will be restored in no time.
Will it? Long ago the plaza held a fountain, from which flowed an unending stream. To build such a thing now would be an impossible feat. I would expect no less to be tasked with the impossible. To construct a fountain on barren land seems an unsolvable riddle. Do not fear, however, for we will find a way, as we have many times before. Won't we, Mogson?
Naturally, Cubo. We'll show you the worth of the Magmenders.
I'm here too. Excellent. Well then, my dear Ghoul-Bursty, we shall set to work at once. In the meantime, I trust you will see fit to allow our repairs to resume unimpeded. Very well, child of man. I shall tolerate your presence for the time being. You're just gonna hang out around here? Why do you remain? You will have no help from me. For now, I shall wait.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Wasn't necessarily expecting an antagonist here, but okay. God, these Moogle lights are very bright. Okay. Alright. So, problem. While not the ideal outcome, there is not for it but to turn our attention to the task at hand. Not only must we build a fountain, but we must also secure a source of water. The Ghoul-Bursty is well aware of the fact that we are surrounded by dust and wind-worn brick, which is why he expects us to fail, or we shall prove him wrong. It would be best to first seek the wisdom of those most familiar with the land. Tell me, Mugson and Old Dear, how do you go about securing water for your peoples?
Truth be told, I've never thought too deeply about it, Cubo. If our throats are dry, or if the flowers are drooping, we just go to the springs north of Margholm.
When we wish to wash the dirt from our scales, we tumble into the nearest cloud, and when our throats are parched, we slake our thirst with the blood of our prey. Springs of Margholm are entirely too far away, and somehow I doubt a fountain of blood is what Ghoul-Bursty has in mind. How about you, Gala? Any ideas?
Yeah, we could use like a spring crystal from the Sea of Clouds.
That's spring crystals. Name springs familiar. Now I remember. Crystals wet to the touch, yes? If I recall correctly, they are half such a quantity from the Sea of Clouds, but I used to keep the barrels of Camp Cloudtop filled to the brim. Such an ingenious solution! But Ghoul-Bursty may be stubborn, but even he should be impressed. I believe he would, my dear Old Dear. That settles it then. We must procure spring crystals. Of course, it would be preferable if we did not have to travel all the way to the Sea of Clouds. Could they be found near here?
We are in luck, because I often fly over a crystal that seems to have water trickling from its surface.
I have a suspicion this might be one of these spring crystals you speak of.
All that's left is to gather them, then.
Ooh. Oh, wow. It is very difficult to go straight into the Moogle voice like that.
Old deal. Show me where they are, and I'll bring back as many as I can carry. Ghoul-Bursty will know our worth, Cubo.
Well, I cannot deny Mogson's enthusiasm, but neither he nor Old Dear have actually seen a spring crystal up close. It would be a shame if what they brought back was unusable.
I follow them so you might judge the crystal's quality. I was just about to say I didn't have to lift a finger. Alright, spring crystals, huh? All the way up there, huh? Cool. The scare throw. Okay, yeah, kinda scary. Am I a crow then? Alright, boys, let's see what you found. Water trickles forth from the crystal in thick rivulets, each running dry before reaching its base. It seems there is little hope that this could be used as a supply for the fountain. Sorry, Aldel. From the skies I could not tell this crystal was so dry. But worry not, for you are in the company of a dragon. When I unleash my mighty roar, this crystal will awaken, and water will gush forth from it like a geyser. I simply need some time to gather my strength. 1 century should do this trick. I was around that age when he learned the roar. I fortunately don't have that kind of time. You cannot even wait 100 years? Oh, I pity you, truly. Well, I suppose we must ask Brother for his help again. I am certain this time we can skip the trial. Oh good, do I remember how his voice went? Probably not. Mogson, you're good to stay here?
So you're heading back to Zenith? I'll wait here and protect the crystal from thieves and monsters, Cubo.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well met. My brother tells me you wish to borrow my strength again. You mean to awaken a crystal? A simple matter. Very well. You have my wings. Climb atop my back and guide me to this crystal. Alde, you stay behind. Gala, if we should become separated, return here and my brother shall summon me. Okay. I didn't even know I could get him out like this. I see a Moogle. Okay. Can I just yell at it?
Look! The water is spurting forth, Cubo. This crystal will make the perfect source for our fountain. Now we just need to break off a few shards. Thankfully, I have a hammer.
I am relieved. I could have just as easily shattered the crystal by mistake. Fortunately, I did not.
I've gathered the largest shards I could find. Now let us be off to Zenith, and we'll show Ghoul Bursty that Bear Lass will shine once more.
Alright. Thankfully, well, I think I can return to Zenith a little bit faster. Oh, we're getting him first? We're not going to make it? I feel like we might be putting the cart before the chocobo here. Okay.
Ghoul Bursty, we've done it. The fountain in Bear Lass will flow as gloriously as before, Cubo.
So you have secured a water source.
It was a team effort, Cubo. Gala suggested we use spring crystals, and all day told us where to find one. We've gathered more than enough shards to keep the fountain flowing indefinitely.
I know of these crystals, but do not attempt to deceive me. There are none with the strength of which you speak.
There were none, Cubo, but through will, perseverance, and determination, you were able to find the solution.
His words. It is nothing. Proceed, Moogle.
With Way-Af's mighty roar, we awakened a spring crystal, and now have enough water to make 5 fountains. Surely our deeds have proven that we are worthy to continue our work.
Impressive, little one. However, your story tells only of the deeds of man and dragon. What has your kind contributed?
There's still much work to be done, and the spring crystal is but one component. From here on out, it's the responsibility of the Mogmenders to see the fountain completed, Cubo.
Your words bespeak confidence, and more importantly, sincerity. Very well. You may remain and bear less. On one condition. Rising from the fountain was once a statue, a monument to friendship and peace. You will see it restored to bear less.
A statue? Well, we've never built something like that. What if it proves beyond our abilities, Cubo?
And then I shall make the plaza dust and rubble once more.
Well, it appears we have no choice but to succeed, then. Gulin Birthday, the statue re-raised will be even better than you remember, I promise.
Gulin Birthday, your voice is so hard.
Ugh. There is something unique about that one. Do you not agree?
I mean, compared to all the other Moogles I've seen, yes, 100%. This is the most un-Moogly Moogled I've ever had the pleasure of Moogling. I don't know what Moogling is. I don't think I want to know what Moogling is, but Ogden is definitely that. Alright, you. Let's get the statue built.
A monument to friendship and peace, and our latest challenge, Cubo. I suppose we can consider this the Mogmender's first commission. I must admit, I'm a bit nervous. Our reputation is at stake.
So the dragon has requested further work be done to the plaza. Moggs and I have no doubt you and the Mogmenders shall rise to this challenge as you have risen to many others. Remember the wisdom I have tried to impart onto you.
I won't disappoint you, Terrazin. Even if it looks like there's no way forward, I'll find one. Now, let's begin work on the fountain.
Oh, jeez. Yep, definitely losing it. Oh, jeez, I'm glad this is over. A few days not having to talk like a Moogle would be nice on my throat, thank you. Very nice. Still very Moogly. Thanks to your efforts, the Fountain of Bearless has been restored. Continue assisting the Mogmenders to see repair of the plaza completed. We even have all this tiling done. Ooh, it's very nice. And we have reached Trusted. Which, as always, means more quests. And more items. What do you have for me today? Okay, Dragon Floor lamp. I think that's new? I'm not sure. Tools. These are always the same. Carved. I don't think there's anything new here. Well. Look at this. This is nice. I mean, look, we even have visitors. Hello, sir. This is quite pleasant. Yes, it's quite nice. I like it. Well, that's everything for me here. Back to the front.